Sure, we have Sweeney Todd, who made human meat pies, but the ladies in today's stories did human meat tamales all by themselves. And tamales are easily a longer process than making pies.
Welcome to the Not So Scary podcast, where we discuss tales, creatures, and legends that did not keep us up at night.
Hi, everyone. I'm Trix. I'm one of your hosts.
And I'm Chris, the Demon Slayer. Yeah, Doom. That's a Doom reference. That's a game. Because you can give me shit for not knowing about Final Fantasy. I know about Doom.
Yeah, I know
The
about
Doom guy.
Doom,
It's
too.
a Doom guy. Doom Slayer. It doesn't matter. It's okay.
Tell me, Doomslayer, Chris.
Yeah.
Have you heard of La Bruja Tamalera?
La Bruja Tamalera? The lady from the corner?
La Bruja Tamalera?
The lady from the corner?
For real?
No, because I just heard the tamale prices are too high. You gotta put them down.
She's a witch.
Yeah.
or have you heard of La Tamalera Asesina?
No. I was gonna say something.
Or have you heard of La Tamalera de Cuscachapan?
Yeah.
No, sorry, I said that wrong. Cuscachapa.
Cusco?
I know.
Cuscachapan.
Cuscachapa.
Cuscacha.
Without the N at the end.
Oh, I was thinking about
Cuscachapa.
Mazapan.
I know.
Cuscachapa.
Cuscachapa. No.
Are they all together?
No, they're actually, I think, separate. Oh, no, La Bruja Tamalera and La Tamalera de Cuscachapa, I think, are the same. But La Tamalera Asesina is different. So you haven't heard of any of them?
No.
Okay. Me neither. But mi tía told me about the tamalera from Cuscachapa, which is a place in El Salvador, very close to the Guatemalan border. And I'm very glad she did. The fact that our people have horror stories about a tamalera is just mind-boggling to me.
You know what's wild? I feel like people are going to talk shit and be like, oh yeah, your tamales are a horror story. No, they're not. They're fucking good. There's room for all tamales.
There is room for all tamales again.
Yeah, all of them are delicious.
But yeah, I wouldn't in a million years villainize a tamalera because that's hard fucking work. Like, I make the Guatemalan tamales every year for Christmas, and it
delicious.
it takes forever. It takes like the whole month to make, just to have them ready for the 24th. It's hard work. So we will see after these stories if these ladies are villains or just misunderstood. As always, let's start with the music. Yes.
Oh my God.
These ladies have songs.
Yes.
Yes. So not these specific ladies that we're going to talk about today, but tamaleras in general have songs. So there is one that I liked by Tito Puentes called Olga la Tamalera.
Okay.
It's got that sass. Yeah, and then there's another song that I found, but it's regional Mexican by Luis Coriquez, which I'm personally not wired to groove to that genre of music, but I did read the lyrics, and the song's about, I'm assuming Luis, the singer, and he's hungry, he's driving around, he sees a tamalera, and he's like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna get some tamales. Then he parks the car, and before he goes to her, I think before he gets out of the car, he sees her get assaulted by some masked vandal with a knife, and he steals all her hard-earned money. And so he was so pissed that he went after the dude who stole the money, like a true superhero, and he got the money back and also got the dude to go apologize to the lady. But then the twist in the song is that the vandal who did that was actually her son. And that's what the song's about.
What? Okay.
I'm so glad I read those lyrics. That's like, we have a fucking Tamales Batman. That's like going around.
We have a Chicano Batman.
We have a Chicano Batman.
A regular Batman, not Tamales
Regular
Batman.
Tamales Batman. Like,
Dang, hell yeah.
that's all we need, you know? Our stories today are not like that at all. So the real villains are the tamaleras, which is really hard for me to find them guilty of anything.
Yeah. When
Why?
they skip you out of the chicken on a tamale? Oh, yeah, huh? You remember?
That's true. I didn't think about it like
when
that.
you have all
You're
masa
right.
and a little strip of fucking
All
sauce. Oh, my God. Get out of here.
All masa. These are like the Mexican tamales you're talking about.
Yeah, she's talking shit. Even Guatemalans, when they put like the little all
Well, the
tamales.
Guatemalans,
If you skip out on chicken or whatever, you're.
well, we do ours differently. So the only two places I found stories like this were in El Salvador and Mexico, but a lot of the stories from Mexico I think were true stories, which is actually horrifying. But there were so many that I didn't have the time to double check any one of these stories, and a lot of them ended with this is how the urban legend or this is an urban legend. And so I was like, okay, so I'm not sure how real these stories are. But one of them straight up had a finger, like they had a picture of the tamal with the finger in it, and I was like, okay,
what is this, Wendy's?
Yeah, I was just
Wendy's chili?
I don't know, this is a little much. I don't know if I could believe that. But for someone to have put a finger and not noticed an entire ass finger that they're putting in there.
What happened to Wendy's with the chili? I don't know if you remember that story.
No.
It was like a big thing where they found a thumb. It was all over the news. They found a thumb in the chili.
Ew.
I don't know if it was real. Yeah.
No, I know the story's real, but the thumb was real?
I guess so. I don't know. I'm just saying. You can't say nothing about tamales and not having a finger.
But the finger looked too clean. It was like someone just someone just placed it on.
It was like a real picture of somebody.
Yeah, it was like a real picture.
A
real
picture. It was like the story.
Yeah, no. Anyway.
What sites are you going now? You gotta stop.
What sites am I going?
Yeah, you gotta push. You gotta pull back because I feel like you're getting close to finding a real thumb and a real tamale.
I know. No, see, this one took me on a wild ride. I was like, okay, I need to not know about these stories. I'm just gonna keep moving with the legends. I'm gonna tell you the one from Cuscachapa, which is in El Salvador, first, and then I'll tell you the one from Mexico. Are you ready?
Okay.
So once upon a beautiful and humid time in Cuscachapa, El Salvador, there was this mysterious woman who lived in a cave by the lake. Everyone knew that she would only come out at midnight and walk slowly, mysteriously towards the forest. The thing is that her tamales that she carried with her smelled so fucking delicious. So obviously, so many people got curious about her tamales and why she would only come out at midnight. Many tried to wait or fish at the lake at midnight, and when they would see her like clockwork come out of her cave and walk towards the forest, they would try to get her attention so they could buy her tamales. She would ignore them, and without much hurry, make her way into the forest, where I'm assuming she would disappear. Years passed, and a group of young men were tired of hearing this story about the delicious-smelling tamales that nobody was ever able to try. How dare she not sell anyone her tamales? So one night, they decided to do the same as everyone. Camp out till midnight, wait for her. But this time, they decided to be a lot closer to the cave where she was, where she would cook the tamales. They saw the light of the fire come to life in the cave, and they decided to do what no one else did before and make their way into the cave. They saw the old, round, short lady with her pots and leaves cooking away. They very nicely approached her and told her that if she could please sell them some tamales. I could see them being like the meme from Fry from Futurama, like, shut up and take my money.
Yeah.
The lady ignored them, as she always did, and kept cooking. The man stood there, dumbfounded, unsure of what to do. Then, in an old lady, witchy voice, they heard her finally speak. She told them to grab a seat, that the first tamales were just about ready to serve. Excitedly, they took a seat on some rocks and waited impatiently as they saw her pack the tamales on the leaves. She served them, and they ate like savage animals who were starving. At first, it was the best tamales they ever ate. They couldn't get enough. But then, they started to smell and taste something rotten. They realized that the meat was rotten. Upset, they yelled at her and told her that she should be ashamed of herself, even though, they were the ones that barged in there.
I was about to say, I'm holding back, but I'm like, okay. Yeah.
As they walked out, they saw something they didn't see before. Human parts littered all around them. Freaked out, they walked faster out of there. But then the lady appeared in front of them, her face and skin disfigured, and she laughed at them as they ran for their lives. And ever since then, people from Chalchupa know that at midnight, the Tamalera witch will always make her route from the cave to the forest.
These guys are the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever heard in my goddamn life. Like, okay. The red flags are there, and they're just like, I'm just gonna fucking do it anyway.
It smells so good that they're like, I need to have these tamales.
I need to go inside this cave.
I know, it's a fucking cave at midnight.
She's ignoring you. First of all, if you ignore me, I'm not gonna give you my money.
No.
You're gonna keep following her.
Yeah.
Into a cave. And not see the dead bodies and like the dismembered ship. Okay.
What makes the story better is that I found a news clip about this witch.
Oh my god!
It's not al rojo vivo, but it's very similar.
Rojo azul, el azul vivo, rojo azul.
El azul muerto.
El azul. That makes sense, huh? Oh my god.
What I really liked about that news clip, though, is that the natives from there were actually telling the legend. And of course, there's some abuelitos who were like, I swear I've seen her.
Every time.
I know, all the time. But so our next story is from Mexico. The story was written by Juan Manuel Carreño, if I'm not mistaken. And it was, I don't know if it was written in 1954 or if he was born in 1954. But either way, I really like this story. There's a few parts that I was really confused about because it's written in a way where like there's some time jumps in between sentences. So, but whatever, I was able to figure it out.
Time traveling.
Yeah.
Time traveling tamales.
So with that said, though, it is a dark story. So just a fair warning. I won't go into detail as I'm telling you the story, but there is mention of abuse and horrible animal stuff. So just keep that in mind. And it is a fictional story. Once upon a toxic time in Trepapan, Mexico, there was a sweet older woman named Doña Luciana being held in jail. If you would see her, she looked innocent, and you would be convinced that this was clearly a mistake. 2 cops came to cuff her and walk her over to the main office with the chief. The 2 officers were uncomfortable and didn't even want to look at her. She sat down. The chief asked her if she knew where her husband was, and she said that he had gone to the other side. So he died, the chief asked. No, she said, he had gone to California.
Great.
The chief nodded, then asked about her 2 older sons. She said that they met him over there. Unconvinced, the chief asked if they contacted her since they moved. She said that her husband never learned how to write, and she didn't know if her sons knew or not. Time passed, and then she was in front of a judge. The judge tells her that they found the 3 human skeletons and 27 animal bones in her own backyard.
Jeez.
There was no more denying it. Yes, she killed her abusive husband who made her murder street dogs since buying meat was too expensive. He would then take all the money she earned and go spend it on his friends and his side piece. The abuse was too much for her, so she finally decided to end things. He was such a waste of space, but he had enough meat to make more tamales than she had ever made before. Her sons helped her too. But then, when the meat was running out, because they became so popular, her sons turned on her and started to abuse her too. They would take the money and go party. She wasn't about to have the same life again. So she figured they could make great tamales too. Besides, She brought them into this world. Now she's going to take their asses out. She would have gone away with it too, but the husband's side piece, who was also a tamalera, figured it out. The husband had asked her to do the same with the street dogs, but she obviously refused. And then all of a sudden he went missing. Everyone in the jury and in the city had those human meat tamales. They made a long line for them before they knew the truth. They were all sick to their stomach listening to this confession in the trial. Doña Luciana was then put to jail for life. And I guess that's it, because that's where the story ends. But it would have been cool if she became a ghost and haunted abusers or something. That's where I thought the story was going to take me, but it didn't. So I'm taking it there.
It sounds like a very possible story.
I know, right?
What do you mean? Yeah, and the guy had a thing for tamaleras. What the hell?
I know. that's a fetish. That's a fetish.
That is a fetish for sure.
So how do we make these stories scary and modern in today's world? So I think fucking with tamales is already terrifying, but if we revisit the Salvadorian story just real quick, because I like that she's a witch and she cooks for these mysterious things in the forest. So I was like, what if she's the one feeding El Cucuy?
Like the fairy tale creatures?
Yeah, like all the fairy tale creatures. Yeah. Like she's the one that feeds them.
That's pretty bad. That's a badass take.
Yeah, no one thinks about their nutrition, but she does.
El Mosmo and all that.
El Mosmo, all of them. Yeah, they're all getting fed these delicious tamales, human meat tamales. Yeah,
and she makes them out of these like the people they kill. So she cleans up.
Oh, yeah, she cleans up for them. Dang. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
She's a witch. She cooks for the demons or the whatever. She cleans up after them. That's it.
Yeah, that's
what else? Because they go out. Yeah, because they go after every they all have a story with the bad drunks, the cheating husbands, everything husband related.
Everything husband related.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's also been through trauma too.
Yeah. Well, we don't know her backstory. Yeah, we don't know the Salvadorian.
Well, that's why she became a witch.
What if she was independent already? What if she was like, "This is my life."
What do you mean? I'm just a witch.
Yeah, she's just like, I'm a witch. I'm gonna cook for demons. That's my calling.
As she cooks in the cave.
Yeah, she cooks in a cave.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, what more can you like? How more scary can you get?
So that's the Salvadorian one. But then it also made me think one year, a long time ago, we were visiting family, my husband and I, and of course we were making tamales and all that. And then we had to go visit his family. And so we gave them, like his family, some tamales, only for me to later find out that like, I don't think anyone ate them. Like, I'm sure that some of them went to waste. And I was so upset about that. And I'm like, that's where the witch tamalera comes to. I
could have got them. Yeah, that's what I would have come in. Like, I could have got those fucking tamales.
I know. But then I was like, maybe, she doesn't let them sleep for the rest of December. She's just like out their window yelling tamales.
Just annoying the fuck out of them.
Just annoying. Yeah.
And you go outside, like, shut the fuck up.
No, she's not there if you go out
that's
there.
What I'm saying.
She like disappears, yeah.
But then they see her and she goes into the cave and they follow her.
Yeah. And she like haunts their dreams with tamales.
Yeah.
Because they didn't eat them. So that's what, that made me think about. Like, how do we bring them over here? Like, it's for people who disrespect tamales. Don't do that. I don't think his family's listening, but if they are, please leave us a 5-star review.
That's funny. Hey guys, it's okay. I forgive you if you guys give us a 5-star review. Like, comment, subscribe, good things. That's funny.
But yeah. Also, I think she should go after people who say tamale. Because that's not a fucking word.
You see, now I'm saying
tamal.
Uh-huh.
And then plural tamales.
Okay.
That's it. So, tamale. don't make no sense.
Can I get tamale?
No, that doesn't make any sense. In the English language, you don't pronounce the E at the end. And then in Spanish, the E is not pronounced like E. So in either language, that fucking word shouldn't exist. It drives me up the fucking wall. Do you understand?
Tamales are very... I just said it, tamales.
Tamales. Yeah, but you're saying tamales.
No, I'm saying tamales. Tamales.
Plural is fine.
Are a very, like, super just
Like if you say, give me one tamal.
It's the opposite of not the opposite. You're the tamale lady, but if you say it wrong, you come after them. You don't make them. You just like as soon as somebody says it wrong, you come after. Like Bloody Mary, you show up and kick their ass. Like,
you could conjure the tamales lady.
Yeah.
By like saying tamalera 3 times or something, or tamale.
You're like, shut the fuck up. Then you show
but
up.
She'll fucking chop your head off. Can we make the Mexican version scarier?
I know there was a time where like in TJ they were saying that they were making tacos out of like dogs.
Oh my god.
So I mean, I don't think it's far-fetched.
I think humanity has hope.
It's
just
tamales are just there. Yeah.
So I like our Bruja Tamalera, the one that cooks for all the demons.
Yeah,
all the...
that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the main one. That's the only one.
But then she doesn't actually hurt anyone though. That's why I was thinking
she hurt
of
the two guys.
They went to her.
Yeah.
They literally asked for it.
Yeah.
They went to her.
She got to know. She's like, shut the fuck up. Here.
Yeah. But she doesn't like actually like her. Like, I don't understand why the people there are like scared of her. All you have to do is just get the fuck out of her way. She's not going to hurt you.
Well, she feeds the demons and all that stuff. So like they protect her. That's why she's lived a long life of, I don't know how many years she is, but we're going to make her old as hell. That's why she's small. And...
I know. I like the description was like round.
Yeah, and I exactly what they were talking about.
Yeah, like, yeah, absolutely.
Everybody has a picture in their head, and that's what it is. Like
that's exactly 100%.
Everybody's like, oh, okay. That's what it is.
But then if you fuck with her, then she tells like all the monsters to go after you, so that they could become. Yeah, so that you could become the next meat.
The next tamale on
the next. I'm gonna kill you.
The next flavor of the month of the week.
Yeah.
Because she's a chef, so.
She is a chef.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it.
All right. Well, yeah, I like her.
Yeah.
I like her. Well, thank you for listening to my stories.
Yeah.
What is our next episode, Chris?
Is Trix the tamale lady?
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Our music is done by Killer Worms. Our art is done by Squishy Panda and Ghostface Wizard. And for all the nerds, reference links are in the show notes. Thanks so much for listening.